All right. What is up, everyone? My wife and I have just figured out what we're going to be doing for the day, so I thought we would take you through what we do. Running errands with a family of four. We have twin babies, 2 month old, and two toddlers who are in the playroom right now. And yeah, I don't know the easiest way to show you. It's probably going to be a little chaotic, but let's try. Well, anyways, all right. So it's about 9:15 in the morning. Since they're still doing anywhere from maybe 6 or 7 feeds a night total, maybe 6 to 8. So that means each one is doing 3 to 4. My wife and I take shifts, and so I do. What do I do? Oh, I do 9 to 3, and then she does 3 to 8:30, and so it's about 9:15 right now. I find it best that if I just get dressed right after I wake up, that kind of keeps the day going. My wife just went to go get dressed, get ready, and so I'm just baby duty right now. The toddlers kind of contain themselves in the morning. They're kind of loud, but they have their playroom, and so we just figured out what we're going to do for the day, which is go to Costco. We have some returns. We have some Amazon returns that we're going to try to go do at Kohl's. And then if everybody's in a good mood, we'll probably try to go for a walk, go to the park, go do something to burn a little bit of time, because the name of the game, I think, is just burning time, so you don't go crazy stirring in the house. What's kind of funny is we thought we would spend a lot less time out when we had the twins, because there's 4 kids to get out, there's a lot more to do, but we've actually probably started getting out maybe twice as much, just because sitting in the house all day with 2 babies and 2 toddlers it's a special kind of hell. It's beautiful, right? We got 4 kids, they're all healthy, all great kids, but that's just kind of like what HR makes you say. And so we try to get out, we try to do something, we try to man. Okay. All right. Yeah, we try to get out, we try to do something, because if you don't, you start to get crabby and cranky. The babies start to get crabby and cranky. The toddlers start to get crabby and cranky. So we found that everybody does better if we try to get out and do something. And so we try to, let me do the other shoulder because of the mic. But we try to block out the day, kind of like 9 to maybe 10, 11 is when we try to get out around 10, 10:30, sometimes 11, and then 11. And then from there to maybe 2, we're out, we're doing something, and then we have lunch around 2. We usually have a late lunch and just kind of do snacks before. And then the toddlers sometimes go down for naps. We have a 3 and a 4-year-old, and so sometimes they take naps, sometimes they don't. And we don't put too much pressure on ourselves anymore to make that, happen. We find that the more we can just go with the flow, the better. If we try to get rigid and get structured, then we end up setting expectations, and then those expectations don't get met. Nobody's happy. And if that happens, we got a little smile. And if that happens, then you can end up in a funk for a day or two, which is not fun. So after lunch, there's a nap, there's maybe no nap, there's maybe downtime. Really what it is maybe like a reset period where we kind of figure out, we've kind of gone through half the day and we still have half a day left. And so what do we want to do with that half a day? Sometimes we go out again, sometimes we stay home. It just depends on what we got going on. And so I'll take you through the day. Who knows? This will be an adventure for both of us, because I know we'll probably do 2 things for sure, but the rest just kind of depends on how the day's going. And so I'll probably just kind of keep the camera rolling, do a little monologue here and there and just show you how it is. Oh. And so right now I'm just killing time till my wife's ready. And what I'll probably do is try to see if maybe one of these guys will take a nap or if one of them will be okay being alone. Since they're only 2 months, they don't really spend a whole bunch of time alone. You kind of keep them on the hip. It's kind of like with twins, you don't get much of a break, honestly. I wish I could tell you it's not actually that hard, but it is actually that hard. I think you have to adjust your expectations. You know, with our first 2 babies, my wife would go take a shower, I could go take a shower, and the other one would just hold a baby. But now it's like you're double duty. Each one of you has a baby pretty much at all times. And you just kind of pray that they don't get in a bad mood at the same time. Oh, found the extra binky. Binky? And so we're probably going to try to be out of the house by 10. It's 9:20. We'll see if that happens. I'll probably throw a baby on.
Cooking stuff. But when they got lost, they found them.
Okay.
This is what Grammy gave her. Look. I can't believe it.
Very nice.
I'm going to make sure not to cut the baby with this.
Yeah.
Or it might get hurt.
Yeah.
Hi.
You try to be responsible with that.
Okay. I love you, little baby. Little cutie. You're a little cutie. That little baby is cute, huh?
Mm-hmm. Hey, can you do me a favor?
Huh?
Can you go drink some water and go put a little chapstick on?
Sure. That's my Lego baby. She wears this dress.
Okay, you can.
And she's so pinky. We have Maya. We have that one Maya. We call this one Maya, and that was Mari.
This one's Mari.
Mari? I just said that one was Mari and that was Maya. I keep forgetting their names every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I get their names.
Hey, what's up?
There's still some milk in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my! Hey, Dad, I can take those diapers if you want.
You know what? Don't take them just yet because they have poop on them. Oh,
Maybe I can take them when you ball them up.
let's see.
Let's see who we got here.
Can you hold it just like?
That?
Yeah, just like that on the bottom. Okay. Oh yeah. You know what?
What?
I'll get it. It's a little tricky. Man, what was I saying? So yeah, sometimes you'll kind of get caught just trying to make it to the next minute. Right? Like I've just woken up. It's only been like 15 minutes and I'm already tired. Right? I'm not gonna have my first cup of coffee for probably another 30 minutes or so, just because coffee's not gonna get you through it, if I'm being honest with you. Because it'll make you crash, and so if you depend on coffee too much to get you through, you'll end up not making it through. And since I got to stay up till 3 a.m., this is a marathon, and I got to be a bit more strategic. So that means what I eat, right? I got to make sure whatever I'm eating is not going to make me crash too hard. keeping my blood sugar all right, kind of level if I can, making sure my coffee intake is all right. If I start to get tired, looking for opportunities to nap, which might mean during my shift, the babies will typically get some sleep during the night, and so I can kind of take a nap then. I can't exactly plan when, but I know that usually I can, if that makes any sense. Like I know in some way I'll be able to take one. But usually, unless our parents, my mother-in-law or my parents have the toddlers, you can't really it's really difficult to get a nap during the day, unless it's like in the car and somebody's driving. But I'm typically driving, so I'm usually not getting a nap. I mean, what else is there? I mean, like, it's basically just this for as long as it takes, which is why we try to get out of the house, because if you end up here, if you're sitting on this couch, right, toddlers coming in and out, babies hungry, diapers, spit up, crying, fussy, gassy, tired, won't go to sleep, for a few hours, you start to get, it starts to get to you. And so we try to set, a time or a goal for getting out of the house and doing something, because the car usually puts the babies to sleep. If we put them in the stroller or the carriers while we're out walking or something, that usually works really well. But if not, then it's basically you're just here at home, just ping-ponging back and forth between baby, toddler. So you got to do something to keep you going. Like, even if it's just returns, even if it's little things that you don't necessarily need to do, I would go ahead and do them. And I know, yeah, we definitely plan not to be out as much, but you got to, I think. You got to. It's a lot easier to be out of the house, ironically. It entertains the toddlers. The babies get soothed by the motion of just being and moving, which is weird. All babies are different, but these babies do not like to sit still. You can barely set them down. You can't set them down for naps alone. They have to be on you, or they have to be moving in the car, in the stroller, or on your chest, which is draining to say the least. And so I have picked up hobbies like making, this YouTube channel, but we got to run errands. I used to have a little social anxiety. I don't think I have that anymore. I don't know. Yeah, I used to love to stay in, and I love to be out. I love to go do something. It also kind of takes your mind off of things. And what I didn't exactly realize with our first two, let's see. What I didn't exactly realize with the first two is that this is just a period of time that will end. And I know that's silly to say, like, obviously kids grow up, but the phase where you gotta, you're all hands on deck all the time, it ends. And so we're at 2 months, at 3 months, they'll probably be able to sit on their own for maybe 20, 30 minutes. If we're lucky, they might even start taking naps. Hello. But right now they don't. But in another month or two, they will. And so I always kind of think, like, you just have to make it till then. Like, we're not going to be out doing shit just to do shit every single day. But just for this period of time, it's the easiest thing to do. Hey, and look, here comes my reinforcements.
Oh, you packed it up? Nice job.
Packed it up.
Let's look for your bottle. You have some water? You need help?
It is
Can you put it in your backpack?
9:38, and now we are all packing up. All right. Is the playroom all cleaned up? Is this lunchbox ready to go? All right, so lunch is already packed, and now milk is being prepared.
You got water milk in
Good mother's milk.
This is actually formula.
Oh.
You're not going to put that on YouTube. I'd be horrified if either one of our moms saw that.
Mother's milk.
Your mom?
Where is it?
I don't know. It's wherever you set it down at.
Oh well. Oh well.
Oh, I see more, Dad.
Thanks, Mace. Can you go get your shorts on? All right. So we're almost all ready to go. We got wife's water needs to be refilled. We got wife's water, my water.
I'm gonna start loading stuff in the car.
Oh, hey, would you wait?
My bottle.
Or no, would you wait to load everything in the car so we can get us load?
Everything that we're putting?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like this is so I guess this is our. Am I in the frame even? This is this is our staging ground, where we got everybody's waters, everybody's snacks, the baby's milk, layers, auxiliary things that we might need. Which I guess I can take a second to get the rest of everything that we're gonna get, and then come and tell you everything that's here. All right. So I'm gonna run through everything we got here. We got lunch, which is lunch and snacks. Because if you don't go out with these, you're just asking for fucking failure. And then water, his and hers. Coffee, his and hers. Put that in there. Here's mine. Let's see. Baby milk. And so typically what we'll do before we leave the house, we'll make a batch of formula because it's good for 2 hours, and that will be the first feed. And then my wife will pump while we're out. And so that will be the rest of their food while we're out. Depending on how long we're out, I put these in here. I would recommend you get a nice bag, a nice tote bag that can fit a whole bunch of stuff. You want to make sure car seat. Let's see, this is my kind of like personal bag. And I'll go set up. Oh, and my wallet and everything is in here too. Keep a knife on me. Keep a wallet, not like a big knife, just a little Swiss Army knife for little opening packages, opening snacks, cutting things here and there. Let's see, what else? I also keep this little carabiner on me to clip a binky so it doesn't fall out when they fall asleep. Like this one's asleep right now. She has the binky in her mouth, so I'm not going to take it. But usually if it falls out, it's better to kind of maybe clip it somewhere so you don't drop it on the ground while you're out and then have to wash it. We keep soap in the car, like a little spritz bottle of like dish soap and water, so we can wash bottles while we're out. We can wash binkies, we can wash hands. You can wash whatever you need to wash with a little bit of soap. You know, obviously we keep a baby bag that has wipes, a change of clothes, extra binkies, extra burp cloths, diapers. And that's really it, honestly. For us, that's really all you need. You need food, change of clothes in case they have a blowout, wipes, diapers. And usually you're pretty good. And then that's pretty much the same for everybody else. You need some food, you need a water, maybe like a layer. The kids like to take a toy or two. I like to take some things like hand sanitizer, lotion. What else? A little knife. What else is in here? I keep a little notebook, a flashlight, a pen, a lighter, and even like some nail clippers, because if you got a hangnail and you're prone to bite your nails or cuticles, you can take care of that while you're out. That's pretty much it. And I think everybody's ready to get loaded in the car. And so we have a Tesla Model Y, the 7-seater that we got. We got the car 7 years ago. Oh, not 6 years ago? 5 years ago?
5 years ago, 2021.
It's a 2021, so we got it 5 years ago. And You know, we're gonna have to break down and get a minivan, but so far we've been able to make this work, and so now that everybody's nice and packed up and ready to go, we're gonna take everybody and all of our shit and pack it in the car. I guess you have 3 storage spaces. You have the front, you have this back row, and then you have the trunk.
I like your coffee.
But the trunk really just fits the stroller and some stuff on the side. Don't pay attention to all the chaos going on. And you put one in right here. There we go. Alright, come on, Mace, let's get you in.
your coffee.
You can put them in through the second row, but with all the stuff on the floor, it's a little difficult to fit. Let's see. There you go. Alright, and now while they get buckled in, I'm gonna go put the babies in the car seats. Alright, can you guys get buckled in, please? Sit down and buckle.
I can't get buckled.
Okay, well, just at least sit down.
Okay, I'll try to get buckled.
Thank you.
Hey,
Hey, Mel, can you get your chest clip in?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You keep them.
You switched hats, Mace?
Is this the one?
Yeah. Okay, Mel, just sit down. I'll help you get buckled in just a second.
I know how to.
Okay, well then do it.
Alright, now we're getting the babies in the car seats because now that they're kind of asleep, they might be able to transfer from here to the car without waking up too much. And if not, then we're just all screwed. And they're going to be crying the whole way.
I got some bottles ready for them.
Okay. Well, even if you have the bottles ready, it's hard to feed them
In the car.
in the car. But you know, it's a crapshoot. Sometimes it's easier to put them in the car seat and kind of prop seat them before everybody gets in so they can eat. But if they're asleep, sometimes they'll transfer. And so maybe a pro tip is don't have any expectations. Do whatever is working in the moment. Try to plan a little bit if you can, but realize that everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face.
And even your plan might work for the babies, but the toddlers. Mela, stop yelling. Yeah, we'll help you, but stop yelling.
Okay. Get one baby in.
Another pro tip. No base.
Oh yeah.
Shh. Okay, I'll help you, Mace, in just a second.
I see I can do this easy peasy.
Let's see. I really wanted to make these videos because we couldn't find anybody making them. We looked on YouTube for hours and hours and watched everything we possibly could, and my mommy's calling. Alright, can I see your baby?
Okay, here.
Hey. What's up? Good morning. The babies or the toddlers? The toddlers, we just loaded them up in the car. We're gonna go to run some errands. Oh, you want us to drop them off? Yeah, we're leaving the house right now.
And they're packed.
And we're all packed up. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Okay, bye.
What's going on?
They want to take the kids to go run errands.
Perfect.
All right, so we gotta. Her burp cloth. Her burp cloth.
Oh, and we need another clean one for Mari.
Okay. There's also a couple in the baby bag. But you never know.
Okay, Mace, just be patient. I just haven't gotten to you yet, so just wait 1 second.
All right, we have 3 out of 4 loaded. About to get the 4th. You can do it. You just have to want to do it. I'm not talking to you.
You you might have to bump that seat back just a little bit.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
No, it's level.
No, is it touching? Oh, well, okay, actually it's not. Never mind.
Hey man, we're gonna come back there and get you in a second. We always do.
I almost got it, but I can't.
Okay, then that's fine. We practice and one day we get it, but some days we don't.
Okay.
Man. And it's like this every time. This is actually probably pretty good.
Yeah, it is actually.
This is actually calm. Honestly, the babies aren't crying. And both toddlers are,
Somewhat decent.
you know, like upset about this buckle, but
And we got both babies in. We got two toddlers back there.
and we got one regular car seat. What's this? A convertible front to back?
Yeah,
Forward and
just-
backward facing.
Yeah, just a convertible.
And then
A booster.
a booster seat, which he just met the requirements for. We did have two convertibles back here, and that was honestly a little easier
Yeah.
because this booster seat, you have to buckle it in from,
He can't buckle it in himself.
and you have to buckle it in from the side, which actually makes this a little bit harder, but we gave the other car seat to my parents because we thought the booster would free us, and it didn't. Can you put your hand through here? No, through this here. There we go. Awesome. And then all we got to do is make sure we're not forgetting anything real quick.
I don't forget anything.
Oh, that's good. Make sure we're not forgetting anything and then get ourselves in. Close the trunk.
Oh, Mella needs her lap belt.
Oh, okay.
I'm not forgetting. I just feel
That's
like
not even worth it.
Alright, and let's... There you go, Mella. Okay, we got 3 out of 4. Mostly happy.
I would say we got 4 out of 4.
Time check, it's 10:09. So, how long did that take us? Like 20 minutes?
I used something like that.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
You have to expect that it'll take even longer, honestly. I'm just gonna get my breakfast and a hat.
And I think
Do you need
we're-
anything?
No, I'm actually fully packed this time.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, and we don't need the wagon.
No, we don't.
Pro tip: have your in-laws live close by.
Okay, so I know we said we were gonna show you running the errands with 4, but it's basically what you just saw every single place you go. And my parents called to take the kids, and we're not foolish enough to say no for the sake of a fucking video. And so maybe we'll take you through the day running the errands with the toddlers, or with the babies, but the toddlers are going to the grandparents. Alright, so I forgot to press record on the audio on this clip, but this is just us pulling up to the grandparents' house, getting the kids out, how we do that. So they're in the 3rd row, and the easiest way to do it, especially when we have the babies with us, is to just pull them out of the 3rd row ourselves. So that means we have to unbuckle both of them from the booster seat and the convertible car seat and just pull them out. You can also take a baby out and just push one of the middle row forward and get them out, but it does get a little hard, especially if you're a little bit bigger, to reach back there through the gap because it is kind of small. And so we just yank them out from the 3rd row. And usually we just yank them back into the 3rd row. Okay, so we just dropped the toddlers off, and that's great. but every stop really counts. As I think if you stop the car and you don't immediately get going, you pretty much got to stop with the babies, because the car kind of put them to sleep, but stopping woke them up, and so now we have to stop to feed them. And so maybe I can show you. We got one baby. Oh, you can't. Let me see if I can kind of angle it. Got one baby there, another baby there, and we used to try to pull them out of their car seats to feed them, and we found that it's a lot easier to keep going if you just prop feed them. And sometimes one of us will jump back there while we're driving to do that. But if not, then we'll just stay. We'll just stop. We'll just stop and sit somewhere for 10, 15 minutes, kind of regroup. The car gets really dirty, or not dirty, but you're pulling things out, you're putting stuff up, kids are throwing stuff, and so we stop, clean it up, reorganize, feed the babies, do diaper changes, and then we go to our next stop. So it's really helpful if the stop we take is like longer than 30 minutes. But if it's not, then it feels kind of like you just stop and you got to do a whole reset to keep going. And that's pretty much for every stop you take. And so running, 2 to 4 errands is going to take you the whole day.
Yeah.
Because every stop takes you at least, what?
You have to account for like at least an extra 20 minutes per stop.
Well, I would say even 30.
Well, yeah, like 20 minutes is if you're on it, you've already got a bottle ready to go, or bottles ready to go. And that's if you're pumping or doing formula. That's not if you're breastfeeding. Because if you're breastfeeding, then you have no choice but to just.
But you stop. You might have to do feeds, changes, and everything. Mm-hmm. And then when you're done with the errand, you might have to do another round of changes and feeds and everything.
And that's if you don't have to change them again when you're inside of wherever you're at, or that's if they only poop or pee once.
We spent probably an hour in Old Navy yesterday. We bought one thing. We spent an hour in there because we went to the bathroom, we came out, it was just pee, just one peed, but then the other one pooped, and then the other one pooped and blew out, and
just ping-ponging back and forth to the bathroom.
So time really is the key here. You have to be willing to spend some time, and there's really no shortcutting it. I don't think there's no shortcutting the time that it takes.
Did you pass me the lunchbox again?
The lunchbox?
Yeah, I gotta get that milk out of there. She finished her bottle. Oh, you know what? No, hold on. I'm gonna just switch their bottles. She's not.
Oh, so yeah, and so usually we're outside of my parents' house right now. They just took the kids to go do something, but we have to, we gotta regroup before we go. Yeah, so we'll regroup. You don't gotta sit through this. We're just literally just gonna be sitting here for another 10 minutes, and then. All right. Okay. Well, thought we'd get this on camera too. You gotta wash bottles unless you want to bring a million different bottles. So what we do, we bring plenty of water and a little thing of soap so we can wash bottles on the go. Yeah, and this saves, I'm not sure it saves any time, but it starts getting a little clunky when you're bringing 4 or 6 bottles everywhere because you got 2 mouths to feed. I think with one baby, I would just probably bring the extra bottles, but with 2, it kind of becomes self-defeating to just bring all that. Alright, so we have finally left Grandpa's after a quick feed, and my wife is in the back because one is still eating. One big, I don't know if you would call it a myth. is out of, well, maybe not even a myth, but maybe a preconception that I had, is that since they're twins, they'll do everything the same at the same time. And that's not true. They're completely different people. They eat at roughly different times. They sleep at different times, kind of. They're fussy and gassy and tired at different times. Now, we have rhythms throughout the day so that, usually it falls within an hour, 90 minutes. But when you're stopping somewhere, going somewhere, 10 minutes makes a big difference. If one is not finished eating or one is not hungry, one did not have a diaper and is going to have a diaper in 10 minutes. This is how one errand starts to take a couple of hours, especially if you have to stop. And so sometimes you think everything's good, you're going where you need to go, and you need to stop in the middle, take another pit stop because someone's hungry, someone's pooped, someone has something going on. Am I missing anything?
No. No, that's pretty accurate. It gets really draining sometimes if you're not mentally prepared for that. Or, if you just kind of like got up and thought you were going to run to the store real quick, or, just go run out and go get some coffee, and next thing you know, it takes 40 minutes to pack the car for everybody to get in the car. Or like right now it's 10:48. I don't even know what time we started. Yeah. And for context, we're just trying to go make some returns at Costco, and it's like a 15-minute drive from our house. And we left our house 35 minutes ago.
Kind of like everything is like a mini camping trip. And so maybe that's where a minivan would come in handy. You're spending a lot of time in the car, and the extra space is probably nice. But you can make it work. You just need time. You need time and preparation. I think preparation is probably the key. And even when you prepare as much as you possibly can, that's only going to get you so far. I think mental flexibility is going to get you the rest of the way. And just accepting how the day is going. Or else you'll just turn around. But if you turn around and you go back home, you're just dealing with the same shit at home. Diapers, changes, feeds, fits, tantrums, lunch, dinner, snacks. And so I find it better. If you're going to be doing the same stuff anyways, you might as well just kind of have your mind somewhat separated from it. Sometimes it's nice not to just soak in it. It's nice to kind of get out, and the change of scenery, being at a park and doing it, or even being in a Costco shopping parking lot is kind of nice sometimes. Just the novelty of it, and just being out, the fresh air, the sunlight, people watching, just kind of getting your mind going, because it can be really easy to fixate, for me at least, on the negative, or maybe a loss of freedom, or the lack of mobility. And so getting out kind of helps with that. But even in getting out, there's a lot of stuff you have to work around. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. We're finally going to get to Costco. And it seems like we're 5 minutes away from Costco. We should be able to get there. And I would love to take you guys through the rest of the day, but it's pretty much the same cycle. We're going to get to Costco's, diapers, maybe feed them while they're in their stroller, do the same thing when we get out of Costco, do the same thing when we go do our Amazon returns, and we'll probably be back home around 2 or 3. We have a blowout in the car seat. Yeah, feel free to narrate.
Well, we're here in the closed bathroom. We've got a blowout on one.
Close up on that.
Oh, yeah. And we're crammed in here.
Extra onesie.
Let's see your diaper, your dad pack. Oh, I will clean the car seat. Gross.
Let's get a close up on that. The culprit. And then, if we're lucky, she won't have one.
Mission accomplished. Dirty car seat cover. Or car seat insert.
Thumbs up. Happy baby. Didn't even need to change the second one. And now we can actually get to what we're here for. Okay, so we are back in the bathroom because
Was that like a 5-6 minute time lapse?
she is pooping again, and her sister also has a dirty diaper. And so
I don't know that she was pooped, but
it hasn't even been. Oh, let's hurry up. Oh, good. Okay.
you, ma'am. You got way off the sauce.
Okay, that was a close one. We almost had another blowout with no liner.
Yeah, we did that.
So this is one of those situations where, 20-minute errand now takes an hour because it hasn't even been 5 minutes and now I'm changing another. We're going to end up doing 3 diaper changes before we're out of here. And we're lucky they have a bathroom with a changing table.
And it's not even just the diaper changes, it's waiting for them to be done pooping. Because she's not done yet. She has more gas in the tank. Thankfully, she fell back asleep and she's not crying. Because usually you got one pooping, one crying.
And while we're here, going to take a second to wash out the bottles.
It's a good thing you brought the other pack of wipes.
The one thing you always gotta carry with you, bandana.
Happy baby. Hang on, I got it. You know what? We can cut a hole to go right over that. I got it.
All right. Hopefully we don't have any more. Just changed the second poopy diaper and she's got a third. And so now we're just leaving. So we finally got out of Kohl's, but we have a third shitty diaper change. And so we only brought 3 diapers because we thought surely a little trip in and out, we won't have 4 shitty diapers.
Just for Amazon returns.
But we do. And so now we're just calling it quits and heading back to the car. this is the backseat car change, which is really easy when they're this small. It gets a little more difficult as they get older. But you'll do a lot of these. Oh, if you're not already doing a lot of these.
Let me just
Okay. Wipes, diaper. Just keep them in the side of the car or in this pocket right there. After this, we should be done. Hey, but actually, good news. Good news. Just pee.
ah!
Just a wet fart and pee.
Nice. If you set your expectations to be in the store for a while, then, and you're prepared to be in the store for a while, you've got enough diapers, you've got your coffee or, whatever you need, and your person, and I think that's why you have to bring your own little,
care package.
Yeah. Because if you get inside the store and you end up
And
wanting
you
to
crap
take
out.
your time, and you crap out because your hands are ashy or dry and you're thirsty. Yeah. And you have to go pee and you have to do, all of that. Or God forbid, when you just don't like your outfit or you just don't like your hair or you just don't like something that you have on and you keep passing by like a mirror or something and you keep seeing yourself and you're like, oh my God, I hate, you're not taken care of.
Yeah, for men too. Like if you don't, if you haven't shaved and your beard is getting itchy, and you didn't take a shower that morning and you forgot to put deodorant on, you got a stain on your jeans. I'm just saying all the shit that that I'm going through right now. But but you can't have 100% of your needs be unmet. Like that's okay because I have food. I have my hands aren't ashy. I have my coffee and my electrolyte mix, so I don't mind that my beer's a little scratchy.
But when you have all those things pile up on top of each other, then you get into the store and your toddler wants to look at the screaming chicken toy, and God, it's packed here.
Your cup's not full, your toddler's cup's not full, your baby's cup's not full.
Yeah.
Everybody's in a bad mood, and you just call it a day.
Yeah. And that's inevitably going to happen.
You just got to regroup.
Yeah.
But it's substantially easier to stay out if you're taken care of because you're this person that has to take care of everybody else. And if you get in a crappy mood, then things kind of go downhill. Like it's just as bad to have your kids in a good mood and you in a bad mood than it is to you be in a good mood and your kids be in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And you don't really move anywhere. And I forgot it was Sunday, and we're at the outlets, and it is crowded.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling like this is just a no-go today. Or, we can make it work. Or we can make it work.
I just need to make that one return, and then we can go.
Okay.
I can even just run in myself.
Okay. That might be nice. This is not like a walk around sort of day.
No. A lot of folks.
All right.